The big claw. Watch out, SpongeBob. Where am I going? It's not Bikini Bottom. Ah! Well, hello everyone. My son really likes Lego. Did you know that?
Yep.
Yeah. This set here, he saw it in the store, and actually there's a bigger set that he begged for. That is a $55 set there. I gave in the end, as daddies do. Yep. What's interesting is there was also this set here, which is down at local Coles. These were selling for $15, and Bumblebee's in the way there. And I think many people get confused about the difference between that versus that. It also might be a nice time to clarify what I classify as being knockoff in the Lego realm to get ready for the knockoff Dark Side series that I'll be doing. So can you say Bumblebee there? And do you want to build that setup for me?
Yep.
Can you do it all by yourself?
Yep.
Well, my son's going to get the bags out. I think it's a multi-bag build.
There's a diesel.
That one. Okay, there's the constructions. We need those, and Lego do lovely ways to help you build. There are the rest of the bags.
Ooh, look what I found.
Ooh, look at that piece there. It's a beautiful conveyor belt piece, and it's already made up. Nice. So set 60075 is a 3-bag build. There's the books, 3 books for constructing it. There's some stickers there. I can't tell you how many pieces because here in Australia, Lego do not put a piece count on their boxes, and I've never understood why. In the USA they do. But if I work it out, I'll put it up as a title, and if I forget, I'll forget. So can you open up bag 1 for me? And to help build on a very dark surface, being this table here, I bring up a lid so I can see Lego parts more clearly. So this is the book related to bag 1, and I think the best part about Lego is the clarity in instructing you how to build. It's always the minifigure first. It tends to be in every set I've ever built, and it is just very slow and methodical, piece by piece, and it is so brilliantly laid out, and it's something that you rarely ever see done on other, let's call them copies or clone brick sets. What was inside that little box? Oh, a rubber band. Yeah. That's a curious find. Over here is the $15 set of, well, Brick Toy. It's a construction set in there, or construction theme. Block Tech is the company. It's sort of a newish thing that I've seen in Australia. I saw some of their sets in Aldi. I certainly saw them in Coles. This one was purchased in Coles. Let me get this out. So for $15, I've got 392 blocks or pieces. And in fact, these sets, I saw them go down to $10. So you think, wait, that's a lot of brick building boogie if you're getting it for $10. And here's the bag that has all the minifigures. I think they're a little bit different in design to Lego minifigures, because I think that's where Lego is getting a lever on the people who are cloning and copying their designs and sets for the fact of the minifigures. The instructions is always a letdown, I've found, with the non-Lego sets, and this is a classic example. In fact, it reminds me very much of Best Lock. I don't know the relationship between this and Best Lock, if there is any, but I think, you've really got to do your homework and study this carefully as you're building. You just don't get spoon-fed as you do with Lego building instructions. So as my son works through the Lego set piece by piece, because the instructions are basically making it like child's play, there's a lot of people, they look at the set like that and they say, well, Leo, that's a clone and that's a rip-off of Lego and all the rest of it. Well, I'll be honest here, when I look at that box there, I can't see anything that really says to me Lego. I'm not seeing them try to emulate Lego logo up here. I think these minifigures are different to what Lego have, and that's one of the things that really you could be pinging off these companies for. And I've got a funny feeling that their design, or lack of refinement in design, is going to be shouting, well, no, it's not Lego. And to say it in a simpler form is that Lego do not make a set like that. Lego make sets like that. You going okay there, building that one?
I'm an expert at building.
Expert builder. Fair enough. So you're putting the wheels together on that first vehicle. Good boy. He's gone along okay. This set is designed for people his age, being 5 years. And what makes it really helpful and easy for him to build is the way Lego so beautifully do these instructions. That's where they excel. You got 2 more wheels and tyres to put on. Come on. And the wheel work is still going on over there. Good boy, keep going. And over here I've done a little bit of building myself. I'm not going to get too crazy in that set because I don't really want to dwell on it too much. I put the minifigures together, and my son saw those, and what did you call them?
Ugly. Very ugly.
There's something about children and the truth, isn't it? And it's interesting, they are, I suppose, they're similar to Lego minifigures, but they are different in the way they're put together. And I'm getting a broom broom from this over here. Okay, we'll keep building, that's nice. So there's a closer look at those minifigures, if you want to call them minifigures. My son said they're ugly. What's your thoughts on them? But there was one piece here that caught my eye, and that was this bucket piece. I thought that was sort of nifty, and it's already, you know, pre-made in the sense there's a spring in there. Nice piece. It'd be a nice little diesel 10 on something, wouldn't it? On a train. Bit of a pinchy going on there. And I've put some of the longer brick pieces together, and quite often this gives you a feel for what you're up against even before you go in and build the set. And strangely enough, these bricks aren't too bad. I've come across some nightmare ones, and I think when I think of nightmare bricks, I think of best lock sets, unfortunately. But if you listen to the way they unclip, they are bonded actually very well. In fact, surprisingly well. If I can just unclip that, you can see that there. And sometimes, you know, there's no clutching going on here. It's actually quite a nice bond, and it doesn't look too ratty when it's all together. And if I drag over some real Lego bricks from the set that my son is building, they're actually keen to this really nicely. They feel just as good in the way they key in, and they have a nice, you know, firm grip in there. So yeah, it's interesting. I noticed that these clone sets, we'll just call them clones, they're not knockoffs, they are catching up in their brick quality. So yes, the brick quality is catching up, but the set designs are sadly still lacking. We're going to move further down the bunny hole. In front of you there is a minifigure. I'll just ask my son, is that a Lego minifigure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. How about the audience? What's your thoughts on that one there? Lego or not? What do you think?
Is your Lego? It is your Lego.
Maybe it'll help you if I show you the box that came from. There we go. Look at that. There's Yoda there. There's Star Wars there. And it's also coming with a craft that looks like that. The instructions with that set were very Lego-esque. It was a very simple set to put together, and it has a bit of mirroring going on in the fact that one wing is basically identical to the other. But I tell you what, the way they did it was very much like a Lego build. Well, there's the box there, and I dare say you've worked out by now exactly what you're dealing with. And there is the craft, and surprise, surprise, it's actually a half decent build. I'm not sure whether this is a rip from a Lego design, because I'm not that into the micro sets that Lego did with Star Wars. I'm going to need the audience to report back on that. But I tell you what, considering it was only $7, and I got the minifigure as well, it's not too bad. But the problem here is that this is what I'm classifying as dark side Lego. And I say that because there's a deception going on here with the packaging, for the fact that I'm pretty sure that that company there has no correlation to Star Wars. I'm also pretty sure that this minifigure here crosses the line for the fact it's basically a clone, no pun intended, because it is a clone trooper of what Lego are doing. Just be rips of the mold. I mean, even that base plate piece is identical to Lego, but what's different is there is no Lego sign on the dimples there. It's interesting, I've heard people say to me, you know, the knockoff Lego has more detail, and I got to laugh when I hear that, because here they are saying that basically something which is a knockoff, my son's laughing in the background, looks better than the real Lego. And we'll take a look at the head on this guy. Looks like a complete rip of what Lego get up to. And my boy is busy in the back there building the real Lego set. In front of us here is a nasty clone. It's a nasty knockoff. It's trying to be Star Wars when it really isn't. And it was $7. And I sort of say to myself, well, here in Australia, a real Lego minifigure will cost you $5. So here I am with a Star Wars minifigure, which you can't get the Star Wars minifigures by themselves. You got to buy the Lego sets. There's a Star Wars minifigure in this knockoff set of a craft, which I really don't know much about. The audience will know. For $7, what's your thoughts on that there? And more importantly, what's your thoughts in relation to that being nasty dark side clone material? In my books, this completely crosses the line. It's trying to emulate Lego. It's also trying to be Star Wars, which I'm pretty sure the company has no connection to. But I'm not a legal person, and maybe someone out there who is can say something about this. Well, we all know Lego Ninjago was hyper popular and knockoff realm loves things that are hyper popular. For $5 you can pick up this knockoff Lego Ninjago. I know there's something which is different about this. I can just tell by picking up the packaging, but I'll get more into that in another video about what's going on here. That's what the series incorporates. It's interesting, I've seen a couple of transitions in the packaging of these as they've been in the markets. But what I have noticed is the prices are relaxing in the knockoff realm. This one here was $5. When this was first coming out, there were people charging between $10 to $15. Then it relaxed to $7. Now it's $5 for basically knockoff Ninjago. But in a legal argument, does it cross the line? I mean, this is the whole aspect to the knockoff Lego thing that's sort of very curious. Okay, we've seen plenty of brick companies emulate what Lego is doing, but I think it's going to come down to the minifigures personally, but I'm not a legal person. I'll need someone who is to give me a bit of a hint on what's going on there. I know legal advice can be deadly expensive, but maybe you've got something to say on this as well. How about a couple of quickies? Here's a SpongeBob. Strangely with SpongeBob, he's now residing in Mega Bloks land, although my son thinks that Mega Bloks is basically Lego. We heard that amazing statement in another video. Not sure if you've seen it yet before you see this one, but that's a curious one, isn't it? How about that? Is that a Lego minifigure or is it a knockoff?
Knockoff.
Why do you say that?
Because that is knockoff Lego.
Knockoff Lego. What about the Mega Bloks SpongeBob we saw? Was that knockoff or was this one a knockoff?
That one was knockoff.
Okay, what about the Mega Bloks one?
But that one's Lego.
Wow. The bunny hole gets fairly deep when you start looking into this. Here's another challenge for you. How about that minifigure there? Tell me if it's real or a knockoff. Is that Lego? Real?
Yeah, real one.
Okay, hand it back here. Come here, Buzz. Let's show the audience. So there is a stunning minifigure. My son just said to us, this is a real Lego minifigure. What's your thoughts on this one? Looks very, very impressive indeed. I tell you what, this thing is going to infinity and beyond. Well, I know the dark side loves to connect to popular toys. How about this one? Looks like a Minecraft figure. It looks like Steve. What do you think? Is that dark side or is it real McCoy Lego?
Dark side.
Do you think that's knockoff one? You looking at this one? What do you think?
It's not knockoff.
Oh, he's a bit each way, isn't he?
It's not knockoff.
Well, if anything causes more discussion about Lego, it's the fact that Lego don't do military. But I'll tell you what they did. They did sets like this. This is one of the Toy Story sets, but is this dark side or is it real? And I think this is the one that is going to be the most difficult to work out, because not many people would even remember that Lego did these military sets. And boy, oh boy, have I had so many people saying, Lego don't do military. That guy there is a military guy, okay? So the question is it real or is it knockoff? You're seeing a good long shot of this and you're seeing it with good color balance and everything else. I bet you lots of people won't be able to know what's going on there. So from the mystery of the army guy there, we'll move on to something where I will show you the packaging, and it's a very strange minifigure indeed. Looks like it's Optimus Prime, Transformers knockoff. Well, this knockoff Optimus Prime is unusual for the fact that they're trying to emulate Lego, and I'm pretty sure Transformers was done by Creo, which is basically Hasbro, because that's the brand that Transformers is connected to. Nevertheless, my son got very excited when he saw this. It was only, well, they hover, it depends where you pick them up from. They can be $3 up to $5, but look at the guns you get with this. I think you get this purely for the guns. You probably throw the rest of it away. Maybe someone out there can tell me where they think they've seen these gun designs from before. This is that Brick Arms Rips. I know someone out there will know. And it's sort of curious that when you take the helmet off, you end up with sort of this strange, I think that's the helmet side. And if I spin it around, there is that side there, which sort of looks a bit kooky. But I hope from all this, you're starting to get a glimmer of just how tricky it is to bring the dark side Lego realm to YouTube. It's very, very deep. That's what this box looks like here. That's what the set looks like. These are the other characters in this. Of course, the hardest one to get was Optimus Prime. And if we think about the minifigures that we've seen in this video, and I have revealed to you some of these are knockoffs, I'm pretty sure people are going to struggle with some of these. Well, these minifigures represent some massive franchises. The dark side loves to latch on to big franchises. Can you tell the real ones from the fake there? I'm pretty sure there are people who are going to struggle with this one. Looks like a Lego thing creeping into the background. We'd better take a look. So as I made this video, my son has finished building this. It's got a nice feature on the front here. The elastic band was as the basically return of the spring on the claw, and I'm going to get my son to drive this miraculous vehicle in and pick off which one's a fake minifigure. Well, driving this machine is a real Lego minifigure, and we're coming in to pick up the faker. Oh, Optimus Prime! He's been taken away. Well, I wonder where Optimus is going to be driven to. Here, it could be quite scary. Oh, he's getting dumped over with the uglies.
That doesn't want to pick up.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Well, we're apparently going to pick up another faker. The big claw. Watch out, SpongeBob. Where am I going? It's not Bikini Bottom. Ah! Well, we'll stop picking them up here. Let me ask my son something here. Were they all real or all fake, the ones on the left?
Or the fake.
All fake. Well, it's turned into a wrecking crew here. At least we've seen the brilliance of that Lego design there. Hopefully we've learnt something along the way. Hey, you know what we're going to say now?
Thanks for watching and bye for now.
Whoa! Delayed tongue, what we got there. Well, there's sort of no fail to this video, but I should show you that beautiful Lego set, because we did end up building it and completing it. I built the truck, the blue truck, and my son built the other two components. He basically got tired. I mean, even I get tired when you start building vast amounts of Lego. There's some cool bombs in this set. There's a jackhammer too. There's the bits that were left over. There was a box with some tools. And somehow Bumblebee's just been transformed. But it's a stunning truck. Do you want to just show how it tips?
Yeah.
And it opens up at the back there. Yeah. What is nice about this truck is the way they've finished off. I don't know what that, I've actually just forgotten the name, but when they do this style of brick building, I'm sure the audience out there will know. I know Top of Toost will know. The front here is nice. It's funny, my son said it had a sad face for the way the driving lights sort of frown. I think you can actually reverse that round and make it a happy face. The driver's in there looking very awesome. It's a nice truck indeed. Interesting. No, he's got headphones on too. Probably listening to Everything Is Awesome. The larger set of this series had a great demolition theme. It was punching up to $100 here in Australia, probably far cheaper where you live. But I just got this smaller set just as a bit of a look, and I'll probably go in and get the larger set. Look at that. The truck is busily loading up there into the loader, the conveyor belt that goes in the back of the truck. And we'll see the conveyor belt in action here, loading the truck, because it sort of works for real, which makes it a really sort of awesome toy. Probably getting an overuse of the word awesome in this review by now. Well, and it goes away. Another brick about to fall in the back of the truck. But I like this one here, the claw. Rare. Gonna try and pick up Bumblebee here. Oh, it's got Bumblebee. Where's Bumblebee going now? The claw of demolition death. And Bumblebee's driving over the truck as he does. It looks like Bumblebee's getting out of here because we're crazy. Well, my son is going to show me how to pack the box. I suppose that's really important to see in this one. Nice set. Nice. Oh, the two vehicles are nice, and so is the loader. I suppose it could be used on other sets, railway sets if you wanted to. Packing away there.
I'll put it in there.
Yeah, once it's all packed up, it's in the back of the truck. With the other bits and bobs as well.
I'll put it in, I'll put those there. And that goes in there.
Oh, look at that. That conveyor belt goes in the back as well. That's a well-packed truck. And that's the back of the box with some play suggestions and setups, I dare say. It's an interesting little bomb. Got me interested, and then my son saw it, and I think he got very interested as well. Going across here. Truck dumping stuff. Oh, okay. Jackhammer guy there. And, yep, 3-bag build. Nice and easy. My son had no trouble at all building the first two components of this set. Well, I better show the minifigures, or you'll say, Leah, you're so unprofessional. It's nice printing on them. There's like a geologist hammer there in the back. I suppose he's the blasting guy. If there's explosives around, he'd be cracking the rock to check it before he blows it. And the guy here with the jackhammer would be one of Emmett's cousins. What's he got in his back pocket? A pair of pliers, because he's going to probably come a simple wire and cause chaos, because he's like Emmett. But I think the best part about this play set, apart from Bumblebee interfering, is the claw. Ah! And it's gone chaotic for this guy as well. And I dare say seeing all that is far better than seeing a fail reel.